What's up, everybody? I'm Brandon Johnson with Beta Records TV, and in the studio, we got a treat for you today. Christopher Drew, a.k.a. Never Shout Never. How's it going, brother?
Pretty good, man. How are you?
Good to see you. Now, what is the difference between Christopher Drew and Never Shout Never?
I don't know. I mean, whenever I was a kid, I had this band named Never Shout Never, and I was looking for members, and I never really found anybody. So I just made a MySpace, made a website and stuff for it, so I just kept it Never Shout Never, and it's just been kind of me the entire time.
You moved around a lot as a young boy. Did you consider Joplin, Missouri, that's home base for you?
I was born in San Diego, and then I moved up to Portland, and then moved into this super small town called Eldon, Missouri, and then we moved to Joplin, and I've lived there since. So.
Do you think that all that moving around and all that traveling as a young boy kind of prepared you to be on the road for today? Because right now we're lucky enough to grab you in the middle of the Alternative Press Tour.
Yeah.
I know that you have a love for the Beatles, and you actually had an opportunity to go over to London and record at Abbey Road Studios. Like, was being a Beatles fan, was that just a trip for you, or what was it like working with Butch Walker too?
Butch was awesome. He was the man. I kind of wanted to bring back like some traditional 50s, like girly, fun, ridiculous, like happiness, and that's the first thing I said to him whenever I got in the studio. I was like, let's make a 50s album, and he literally taught me so much about like harmonies, like big Beach Boys kind of harmonies, and a lot of vintage tones, recording analog instead of digital, which was really cool.
A lot of your lyrical content, some of the stuff that you write about is like not being the cool kid when you were younger, and not fitting in or being Mr. Cool, and yet it seems like the tables have turned. Now you are the cool kid, and do you find that experience was maybe a mixed blessing?
Yeah, I was kind of the loser kid, you know what I mean? I just, I didn't really fit in. I lived in Joplin, which is kind of a football town, and if you don't play football, then you just kind of get picked on and you don't really belong. And whenever I was like 14 to 16, I played it on Mike Night every Tuesday, and met a lot of really cool people that just kind of kept inspiring me to just keep writing, and being like left out and being like that has been the best fuel possible to want to make me write and express myself.
Let's say someone's never been to a Never Shout Never show. What kind of experience are they going to walk away with?
A while ago, it was just all about putting on a show and trying to make us look cool. You know what I mean? But the past couple months, it's been about being selfless and trying to spread this love and this message to people. I feel like our society trains us to be so selfish. In school, it's like, what are you gonna do? And that makes you who you are. You know what I mean? It's like, it's all about you. It's like, what do you have? Our TVs are all about these different things that they want us to have. You know what I mean? It's all I really want. I just don't want people to conform to this.
It's a tricky situation because I believe a lot of your music, as far as advertising goes, it's very syncable. It could be in a lot of shows, a lot of movies and stuff. So is that something that you're kind of trying to stray away from? Is that dichotomy troublesome for you?
No, not at all. No? I just, if the label thinks it's good, if they want to do it, then I'll do it, and it's not about me, it's not about staying true to my artistic self, you know what I mean? It's about getting to as many people as I can, and just trying to spread a positive message. As long as my music's positive, I feel like it's gonna do positive things, even in a very commercial society,
And you're almost at 130 million song hits.
Yeah, it's pretty mind-blowing. Viral marketing is something that I've always kind of had a knack for. I don't know why, it's super easy. I just spent a lot of time on the computer, whether it was checking out bands, and I saw what certain people did to market themselves, you know what I mean, and made a hybrid version, for myself.
A thing that I also find interesting about you in general and your music is balance. When I say that, you'll expose a lot of positivity, and then maybe you'll play a song that's like, this is a very dark place in my life. You'll play very light poppy folk, and then you'll play this heavy kind of music. So is balance extremely important to you?
You can't be happy all the time, and people are gonna buy into that. You know what I mean? I try to be real with people as well. I want songs that make people want to fall in love and things like that. But at the same time, I want songs that are gonna help people in dark places. A lot of people are thinking about the past, thinking about the future, and all those thoughts floating around their head, they're just colliding. You know what I mean? It's like, you just become jumbled. You're not in the moment. You're not taking advantage of every situation. So I truly believe if you're in the now and you just flow like water, I feel like that's the best way you can live and the happiest way you can live.
Move toward love, not fear.
Exactly.
And I am praying for the day when you and I and he and she are away. When you and I and he and she are away.